Good morning. Good morning. Oh my God.
Good morning,
welcome back.
Pennsylvania. Good night.
Welcome back,
Shout out
everyone.
John Fetterman.
Shout
man.
out John Fetterman. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the
Pennsylvania over.
Popcorn Podcast. I am Tommy Cresta. Alongside me, my co-host. We aren't physically alongside each other, but on your screens we are. And my co-host is Ryan Ferran. And before we get too far into it, I just want to say, make sure to follow us on all of our social media accounts, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and everything else. We talk about film, TV, and everything in between. We have a gaming channel. We got a lot going on. We do ghost investigations. Well, I do ghost investigation.
You do.
Ryan does not join me.
I will maybe.
No, you won't. Coward.
If you pay me.
Is your mic? Are you on your computer microphone?
No, I'm on this one.
Oh, you sounded really quiet when you sat back.
I don't think I held it close enough.
Oh,
So,
well, yeah, we're here to talk about 28 years later, the newest film in the 28 days, weeks, and years franchise. And this is 28 years later, The Bone Temple. But before we get into the review, Ryan, how are you doing?
Wonderful. Tired. A lot of shoveling snow these past couple days.
You're going to be shoveling more this
hurts.
upcoming weekend.
I know this weekend it's, what was it? It was like 50 on Saturday and 80 on Sunday is what I saw.
No,
So,
it's snowing on Sunday.
That's what I said, like percent of snow.
Oh, I thought you meant 80 degrees. I was like,
No.
what are you
I should have
talking
been
about?
more specific. I meant percent of snow.
Yeah.
Percent chance of snow.
We tried to go golfing.
It's just 80 on Sunday now. So maybe we get a
very
tea
nice.
time Saturday and just, hope nothing
yeah,
happens.
we tried to go golfing this past weekend. It snowed here. But it kind of worked out for me because then we went and played a simulator of Oakmont, the very nice course in Pennsylvania. And I shot an 82, one of my best rounds of my entire life. I was locked in.
You were. I have no idea how to properly use those simulators because that shit does not work for me. I shot about 37 over, I think I finished with.
I
It's a
shot
good round.
11 over. 11 over is what I shot.
11 over. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, Connor shot 32 over, so.
Connor did, yeah.
You didn't shoot as bad as Connor. Boat. You guys were like 27 or something.
No, I'm more of a on the course type of guy. I'm not good on those simulators.
I'm better on a real course too.
I put too much spin on the ball. I can't really track it well. So
okay, Bryson DeChambeau.
I'm too good for it. I don't know what to tell you.
I still think I'm better on a real course because I can putt. There's no putting there. That's my best part of the game.
The putting is so stupid.
It's so hard though. It has made me a better golfer.
It's ridiculous.
But yeah, enough of us golfing. Time to talk about 28 years later, The Bone Temple. A film that is getting a lot of success by critics, but it opened to half of the box office that the first one did. So not as strong in the box office department, but reviews are doing really well so far. It's sitting at a 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb and 89% on Fandango. And on Rotten Tomatoes, I want to make sure I get this correct. It's a 93 critic, 89 audience, so it's really debuting it highly. And I'm in agreement with that. I think I'm close to where the audience is. I really enjoyed this film. But a quick synopsis is that Dr. Kelson finds himself in a shocking new relationship with the consequences that could change the world as he knows it, while Spike's encounter with Jimmy Crystal becomes a nightmare he can't escape. This film stars Ray Fiennes, Jiminy Crickets, I can't remember the cast. Ray Fiennes, Cillian Murphy, Jack O'Connell. That's not saying Cillian Murphy is not a spoiler. They announced it. They weren't trying to hide that he's in this movie.
But it is the very end, so it's kind of a spoiler.
And then what's the kid's name? Though. Louis Circus. Oh, that's the kid who plays Tom. Where's the guy who plays the main Spike?
Spike? I have no idea.
Huh. And then Chi Lewis Perry plays Samson, the Alpha. But Ryan, what are your initial thoughts on this movie? What did you think?
Alfie Williams plays Spike.
Oh yeah, he just won the Golden Globe.
Yeah,
youngest winner ever.
Off the bat, I think this one's better than the first one. I'm gonna go out and say that, just very narrowly. But I thought this one was really, really good. I'll just say this: you don't see Aaron Taylor Johnson at all in this movie. He's just not in it. So I think I would have liked maybe just. I would have liked to see him, what he's doing right now while all this is happening. Like he obviously didn't just give up on trying to find his son. So he's out there somewhere, whether he's home or if he's out looking for Spike. And I would have liked to see him a little bit. But for what we got, I thought it was great. All of the stuff with Kelson and Samson was awesome. that was so cool to watch. It was hilarious, but when it got like serious and like things started happening, it was really, really cool. And I didn't think they would ever go that direction in this series.
I didn't want to cut you off. I wanted to give you a second to make sure that you got everything out. No, I agree with you. I think this is the best one in the franchise to me. 28 weeks later is fine. 28 days later is revolutionary. 28 years later is really good. And I think this is great. I think this is the best movie so far. This is probably my favorite zombie movie. And it's not really a zombie movie because there's not a lot of zombies in this movie. But I mean, it's in a post-apocalyptic zombie world. So I'm going to count it. Yeah. But I really, really enjoyed myself. I think, agreeing with Ryan, I thought the Samson stuff with Dr. Kelson was really cool. And I didn't think that they would go this way, Danny Boyle especially. And I think Nia DaCosta did a fantastic job taking over a franchise, only for one movie, because I'm pretty sure Danny Boyle's directing the final one. But still, I mean, going from Danny Boyle, who's done these movies, people know how they're made. They look very similar, like his movies. They have that shaky camera look to them. And this has that, but it also has kind of like a different look to it. I don't know how to fully explain it, but I really liked her direction in it. The young kid with Spike was great again. I mean, he's a great actor. He just won for Adolescence. People consider it one of the best performances of the 2020s. And I just think, I thought the kid just won for Adolescence.
No, that's not the kid from Adolescence. I'm 100% sure that's not the kid from Adolescence.
What is he in? He's in something else besides 20 years later.
Give me a sec.
I for sure thought it was the kid from Adolescence.
No.
Oh, my bad, everyone.
Yeah, Owen Cooper is the kid from Adolescence. He was.
They look kind of similar, right? I'm not like crazy.
No, you're pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of rats in that. There's a lot of rats in there.
Oh no, that's bad.
In that rubber room.
Sorry, Alfie Williams. Very good actor though. Doing great.
No, I'm saying he's doing good.
I'm saying Alfie Williams. I'm not apologizing to the other kid. The other kid's got a Golden Globe, got an Emmy. He's doing good.
16. Like, that's crazy.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, sorry about that, everyone, for my fake news. But Jack O'Connell. I love that guy. He is so good in everything. He's great in Sinners. He's great in this. And he's fantastic in Rogue Heroes. If you haven't watched Rogue Heroes, please go watch it. He is absolutely phenomenal in it. Patty Mayne is one of the best TV show characters ever. But yeah, I think the world building isn't vast, but you learn so much about like how people act in this world, and you kind of get to see different groups very shortly for the one group, but it's a huge part of the story. And the scene with Charity was one of the most unsettling scenes in such a long time in that barn.
Yeah.
I think Jack O'Connor's just fantastic. And that scene, for me, just solidified how great of an actor he is. And he's so good at playing these menacing people that physically aren't the most intimidating, but he's just so good at playing it. Because in Sinners, he doesn't do a lot of the violence himself. Like, he tends to have people with him that do a lot of it. But he's just so good. And he's so great in this, and I can't wait for the next movie. It made me so excited. And then seeing Cillian Murphy back into the world, he's aging like fine wine, first off. He's such a handsome dude, and he's a fantastic actor, and I just can't wait to see this next story in this world now.
Yeah, I'm excited to see where they go next, how they kind of link up. I mean, I just want to see his reaction to when she walks in the one Jimmy that he left with. I don't know, what was her real name? Like Kelly or something?
Something like that. Yeah, Kelly. It was a K.
I think it was Kelly. I think it started with a K.
Yeah, because she carves in the tree earlier.
Yeah. I just want to see Cillian Murphy's reaction to being like, all right, this kid looks normal. Why do you have an upside down cross in your forehead? Like, what the hell happened to you? I don't really trust you around my daughter. I don't want to let you in. Like, I want to see that interaction happen.
So do you want to hear my theory on how the next movie opens up?
Yeah, let's go.
I think we go back to like 28 weeks later, and it's that like tracking running shot, but it's gonna be their point of view, and like he's gonna save them. I think it's gonna be a really cool opening of them getting chased.
Oh yeah, you mean Spike and Kelly?
Yeah, Spike and Kelly.
We'll stick with Kelly.
We should probably check so we're not just saying someone else.
No, I mean, on the cast list, it's Jimmy Inc. So it's not very helpful.
She was really good in this too. I meant to
Yeah,
give her props.
yeah. I
I
haven't
I
seen
think
her since she was in Falcon and Winter Soldier. That's the last thing I remember seeing her in.
she's
But
in. Oh, is that
yeah,
her?
yeah, yeah. The
Oh, she
younger
was
girl
really
with
good in
the
that.
powers.
She was
She
probably the
was good.
strongest part of that.
I don't know if that's true, but she was good.
Oh no, Wyatt Russell's probably the
Yeah,
strongest part
come
of
on. I was waiting for you to think
Falcon
of
and Soldier.
it. But she's a great actress. I'd like to see her in more. I really liked her in this movie. She was really good.
I just smacked my mic. I'm sorry, everyone.
It's all right. It happens.
But what was on? I think the dude who's playing Samson. I'm so excited. It must have been so exciting for him when they cast him. They were like, just so you know, this first movie, you're not going to be doing very much. Just kind of going to stand there with your dingling out, swinging. And then this one, he gets to kind of like have this, because in the first one, we really just see him being this alpha aggressor in one of the best scenes of the movie. That's him chasing them on the landmass, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's why he has
When
the
the
arrows
tide's
stuck
running
in
out.
him.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
From what I
but
understand.
he's so frightening, like Samson himself. So it was really cool to see him play this more like peaceful, drugged up, and like becoming intelligent. I don't think he's going to be in this third one because it wouldn't really make sense for him to show up,
I
right?
mean,
Like,
I will show up in what context? Because I can see like
is he going to have his own storyline?
I don't know if that happens, but I also think like if he doesn't show up in the next one and that's the last one, I'm gonna be kind of upset because we see a fucking somebody cured the zombies and we're just like, all right, well, that's the end of that. Enjoy. I can I can see that happening, but also that'd be disappointing if nothing comes of that. Nothing else comes of that. It was a very
I
cool storyline that I'd like to see
yeah,
more of.
no,
Just to see like if he runs into somebody and they're like, "Oh shit, it's an alpha," and he's like, "Hold on, I'm cool now," and they're like, "What the fuck is going on?" Let's just talk. Yeah, I think
I
that'd be good.
yeah, I guess because it is that it's not. Again, I think people forget that it's not the whole world's not infected. It's only a small part.
It's
It's a
just
little.
England.
Yeah,
It's
just
just the
England.
United Kingdom. Yeah.
So I think it would be cool. So I mean, there is a chance they run into each other. They probably. I wonder how far they went, Kelly and Spike.
Yeah.
But I think it would be really interesting to see his storyline. But for him as an actor, that's why I wanted to say that he
Mhm.
does no dialogue, and then gets some in this, and you see his character, and then he's gonna have like a performance in the next one. So it's gotta be really fun for him. And it had to have been fun knowing this the whole time.
Yeah,
And
if he knew
everyone
the whole
talking about
time.
how large your penis is.
Yeah, I mean, the fact I would never admit that that was a prosthetic. I've just been like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I know. I swear they shrunk in this movie.
Yeah. I think he talked about it. I think they did made it smaller.
Yeah, because it is a prosthetic still. He talked about
Yeah.
that too.
And it's a lot less. I don't know. You don't need it as much in this. I think
Yeah,
the
they
first
don't
one you're
show
like,
it as much either. They make
holy
sure to
shit.
like
Yeah.
block it a little
They
bit.
put clothes on him. Yeah.
That scene when he blocks it, I had a comment about it. I was like, my God, it's like a 2-liter Coke. You don't see all, but
Yeah.
I think it's the memes that surrounded that were so good, and I think it's good. I want that to happen because I want people to go see this movie. It made me really sad that it opened at half the box office that the last one did.
Yeah, it's really bombing pretty hard, which sucks. But I also think people are like kind of seeing this and like a lot of people saw the last one. I feel like the marketing's not as strong with this one. And I think people are also seeing this and being like, oh, didn't that just come out? Like the fact that it's a year later to people like us who want to go and see more is awesome. But I think for people who don't like keep track of movies, it's going to be like, didn't that just come out? Why are they just re-releasing it? Like it's harder to see that it's a new movie when it happens that quickly. If you're
Yeah,
not like into it. So
and
I
especially
can kind
not
of
like
understand it. But
a big movie like if Dune did it, people would still go see because it's this
yeah,
massive,
yeah, yeah.
or like an Avengers movie, or. But yeah, I hope it has like legs because of how well it's doing critically and audience wise.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully that's what it's gonna be. But for right now, yeah, it's not doing well. And it's a shame because it's so good, and Ray Fiennes is absolutely fantastic, and he's so witty in it. Like his jokes are so good. And that scene with I didn't know how I'd feel about the Iron Maiden at first, like when it first started. I was like, oh god, like
I
please
love
don't make this ridiculous.
it.
I
Mm-hmm.
loved it. It made because these people don't. Most of them don't even remember hearing music and stuff like that. Like they
Yeah,
were all
no.
so young when all this happened. I like that Jimmy Crystal's Jack O'Connell's character at first is like, what the hell is he doing? Like,
Yeah.
this is not what we planned.
Yeah, no, I love that scene because I loved how ridiculous it was. Like,
Yeah.
just getting in all that makeup. You just imagine him getting ready. He's like, all right, I have to just pretend to be Satan now. I'll figure out how to do this. Like, that planning must have been hilarious to watch.
Yeah. This movie also flew by for me. Like, I felt
Yeah.
like we were moving at like a breakneck pace, and every scene there was nothing that like didn't work for me. The whole sequence with the family at like the barn compound, from the scene that they get chased to when they leave, when Spike's crying and they say that they're gonna. She said that she's seen Saint Little Nick. That
Old
was
Nick.
my favorite part. What is his name?
Old Nick?
Is it Old Nick?
Yeah.
Old Nick. I call him man 0 for 2 for today on saying things.
You're thinking Little Saint Nick. That's very different.
Mm,
Old Nick's the devil.
yeah, Old Nick. And that whole sequence, it felt like it was 2 minutes to me, like it was flying by. But I guess it seemed like a major chunk of this movie. Once he like smacks the table and like he's frustrated, it's so unsettling because you haven't seen him freak out. And he
Mhm.
really doesn't ever fully freak out in this movie until towards the end. And that's not even like a full, like, he never like has like that moment where you like, oh, like he's gonna kill everyone. He's very like, keeps himself calm. And I really like that about the performance. It's not over the top. And then you have Ray
Yeah.
Fiennes, which is doing this completely different performance where there's some levity to it, there's depth to it. And I like that you get to see like his home more with like the pictures of him and his family. But yeah, I really, really enjoyed this film. I just want them to make the next one because I know they didn't greenlight it because they know how these would do. So it makes me sad and scared that this one's not doing well because I don't want them to cancel the final one.
Yeah. That would suck. But I have a feeling this is gonna pull through enough. You know, like I think enough people are saying it was good. I think the second weekend might level out in a good way or bounce back, hopefully. But yeah. But for Jack O'Connell, I loved the performance with him when he's just talking to Ray Fiennes, just talking with Kelson, and he's like, "Listen, my friends think I'm this guy, but I kind of need some help." Like, I love how the earlier scenes, it seems like he's just fully lost it. He really believes that he is the devil's son. And then when he talks to a regular guy who's not in on it and doesn't care, and he's like, all right, listen, I know, like, I do think I'm Satan's son, but also I can't really prove it. So you got to help me. I love that where he is crazy. He does believe that he's Satan's son, but he also is there enough to realize
that he knows
that
he's
like,
not, he can't prove
yeah,
it.
he knows
Like,
he's a con man, but he just needs to keep it going.
He's like most cult leaders.
Yeah. Which exactly, like a cult leader. Which makes the like charity and barn scene so much scarier because he is crazy, but he's also there enough to be like, these fucking kids that my fingers, this isn't gonna work, but I'm gonna make them do it anyways because it means they like me. That's his whole motivation. That's crazy.
He's kind of like Batman with his Robins.
Yeah, a little bit. A bunch of them keep dying.
Just finds new ones.
Yeah, there's a girl that he hates. Yeah.
There's two girls.
Fuck, did I hire her? Who's the one that got fired? Because the one female Robin got fired.
Stephanie
Not even
Brown.
like dead. Yeah, Batman's like, it's not working.
Sandra
out.
Kelly's actually a pretty dope Robin.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, that's who is Robin during The Dark Knight Returns.
Mm.
She's kind of awesome.
Yeah, I know there's one cool one and one that got fired.
I think it's Stephanie Brown.
It's so funny.
She gets fired.
It's like, yeah, he's like, I don't. Maybe Wonder Woman needs some help. I don't want to see you no more. It's not working out.
You're not mine anymore. How's that work with like adopting her?
You can return them, right?
They got like a 30-day money back guarantee.
Sir, I got the 12-year warranty. This one's just not working out. It's a little defective. It can't kick mentally ill people in the head hard enough, so I got to give it back. I'm sorry. Yeah.
But with what
trying to teach her to throw, batarangs or whatever, she keeps eating them. I don't know what's going on. It doesn't make any sense. It's not working out.
Can you take her back for him? Some reason I don't think he adopted her. I think she
probably
she's Robin for like 2 issues. That's it.
Yeah. Everybody was like, who the fuck is this?
They're
They're like,
"Get
ah,
rid
you're
of it."
fired. I'm done.
But back to 28 years later, when they unclothe them, quote unquote, it is so disgusting. And they don't
Yeah.
even have to show the process of it. They just show one little bit of it.
Mhm.
And Puff, our friend, leaned over to me. He was like, "This is really taking them a while." I was like, "They are skinning them, Puff. This
Yeah.
isn't like a quick process."
They're trying to keep him alive. That's why it's really bad. Like,
Oh, and then the
Yeah.
makeup that they show, because then you do see the events of it.
it looked great. I really thought it was just gonna be like when they cut like a square into the one guy. I really thought it was gonna be that, but then it cuts back and they're just fully, just all the skin is
And
gone.
it's
I was
like
like,
a shirt.
oh,
It's like
shit.
down to
Yeah.
their elbows.
Yeah.
How much do you think that hurts? Like, what do you think that feels like? Or do you think your body just goes into like shock almost?
I think eventually you go into shock when all of your skin is gone, and you're like, what the fuck do I do?
Oh, can you imagine
But-
someone putting peroxide on you?
I don't think that works at that point. I don't think you're fighting infections. I think you just die. You just curl up in a ball and die in the barn.
Well, they
That's it.
couldn't
You're
curl
not-
up. They were hanging.
Yeah.
They shrivel up into the.
I don't know. Do you think they cut him down, or do you think they just kill him? Do you think they finish him? Like on a
No,
normal
they
thing.
hang. They leave them hanging there. I feel like because we see them.
Man.
So remember in the last movie we see the person hung upside down in the house with the mask on.
Oh, yeah.
So do you think that was the Jimmys?
I mean, maybe, but that person also didn't have any skin gone. I don't remember.
Maybe
That
that
could've just
could have been a
been-
different
Yeah, I don't know. That could have just been
different
like,
charity.
there.
'Cause
for
remember,
a
then
fucking
there's the
while.
other one that's below the belt.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A lot of charity work.
I wonder if that
Good
pregnant
cause.
one's gonna show back up. I was trying to
I
think
kind
about
of
that.
assumed so, dude. When she hit Spike in the stomach, at whatever sound effect they used,
I thought she
he got
stabbed
stabbed.
them. Yeah.
Whatever sound effect they used, I was like, oh shit, that's not good.
If I was
Yeah.
Spike, I would have stabbed myself with an arrow instead that she shot me with an arrow.
It's gonna hurt really bad.
Yeah, but so's dying.
Yeah, but he didn't die. He made the right choice. Imagine he hits himself with an arrow, and they're still like, "Hi, we're just gonna skin you alive." You're like, "What? I did all this? She shot
All
me."
this just to still end up in the same spot. Yo,
Just for
shout out
you
to
to-
that guy who, the one who they don't skin that they left fight. Shout out to him. That was a smart idea with the propane.
Yeah, that was good. And he takes a
I-
little wrist rocket to the heart, dude. That was
Yeah.
just firing those little wrist arrows. That was very funny. I like that.
I love just in apocalyptic stuff that they have to like create their own weaponry, and sometimes the stuff's just ridiculous,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the wrist rockets.
Especially with England, like there's no guns. They can't do anything. They just have sticks, and they're like, all right,
They got the
Fuck
head
it.
of a swordfish.
yeah. No, it was a narwhal tusk.
Narwhal
It's a
tusk.
narwhal tusk on that bridge. It's insane. It's awesome.
Damn.
Just kill a
UK
terrorist
crazy place, man.
with a narwhal tusk. It's awesome.
This is my new. This is what I believe England's like now. There's just zombies running
That's
through.
exactly what it is. There's zombies and people with swords skinning each other. That is England. If you go to London, you might get like World
You
War
might
Z
find
type
Samson.
zombies. Yeah.
This movie is so good, and I think there's. I
You go
think
to Scotland, there's just bagpipes running at you. You're like, what the fuck? Oh,
this is so fucking scuffed.
Wales, they're speaking whatever language they speak, Welsh, I guess. You're
They're
like,
speaking
what
Ryan
the fuck are they
Reynolds.
saying?
Oh.
Yeah, they're speaking in riddles, and you're like, what the hell is going on?
No, not riddles. They're speaking Ryan Reynolds.
No, I know. I said they speak in riddles. That's what it
Oh.
sounds like when I hear Welsh. And when I'm watching fucking Welcome to Wrexham, I'm like, how does anybody understand this?
None of you are getting
Yeah.
any more productive.
I speak
You can't
English.
understand
Every
anything.
language sounds like a puzzle to me. There's no making sense of it. Everything else. It's like, what?
Took 4 years of Spanish. I can't tell you anything.
No.
Even the fourth year, I remember my teacher would say something. I'd be like, I still have no idea what you're trying to get across to me.
I have no idea. Not a
But
clue.
back 20 years later in Zombies. Did you have a favorite performance of this film?
I mean, probably Ray Fiennes. Just overall, getting more time with that character. Do see his dick. You do see Ray Fiennes' dick. We had a conversation outside the theater.
I asked-
We were
I
like,
said
oh, I
maybe
wonder
we'll
if we
see
see
his.
Ray Fiennes' dick. I'm like, dude, you know what? I bet we do. First
did?
20 minutes. Not even a need for it. It's not like him doing something naked. He's just getting undressed for bed, and they're like, yeah, we'll just keep the camera on you. It's gonna look good.
See, I kind of like when films do that, when they just kind of leave a camera somewhere and you're kind of just watching someone do stuff.
I like that too,
light.
but it does. You don't always need to get undressed. Like, I don't know, fucking fold your clothes, and that's cool. That's doing something in life. Make yourself dinner. You just take your pants off, and we're like, all right, this is chill, cool.
He's going to bed. He doesn't have pajamas.
I know he's going to bed. I know he probably doesn't have pajamas. What does he care about pajamas? He's covered in fucking chemicals. Iodine. That's what it is.
Made him look red like the devil.
It did.
The Bone Temple also, the production on these movies is so well done. I mean, the whole setup looks amazing. And the fact that the whole Ring of Fire and all that was really there and that they wasn't CG'd. Jack O'Connell talked about it. He said that scene, there was no, like, direction to anyone but Ray Fiennes. Like, they were just reacting to him. Like, react like if you were reacting, meeting the devil, like, in your scenes. And they said it was so fluid that their reactions, it just fit. They were like, we're standing there. And then right before they said action, the ring lit up around us. He's like, it was so cool. And I mean, it looked amazing. The whole scene is so well done. And the Iron Maiden's so great. I didn't realize Iron Maiden had like songs that like praise the devil and stuff. I've never really listened to them. Mm-hmm. Really good song, by the way, that they were using in the scene. And that last scene where he's spinning the fire thing, which was just like the coals. It looks so cool. These movies are so visually stunning. These last two especially. That I just want to see more. I just want more Danny Boyle, more Alex Garland, more Nia DaCosta. I want more of these people.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how it I mean, God willing, the third one gets made. I'm pretty confident it will. Just how all the stories come together, because you have to imagine.
Jeremy Renner coming back?
Aaron Taylor Johnson. That motherfucker is dead as a doorknob. He's never coming back. He got his shit caved in a subway tunnel in London. London doesn't even exist anymore. They firebombed that entire city. It's over.
I forgot about that. I need to rewatch the second one. It's been a while.
Or no. He didn't die like that. He caught on fire. No, yeah, you see him die. He catches on fire, pushing the car back. And then Rose, I always forget her last name. She gets beaten to death in a tunnel.
Do they all die in the second one?
Yeah, I think the kids get out. But
maybe the kid shows up.
Maybe they die. I don't remember if they die or not.
How many weeks are in a year?
52.
Oh, okay. Just trying to figure it out.
Just wondering.
Yeah. I was trying to think. I was like 28 weeks later, so that's like half a year after. Yeah. Trying to do some math. So that girl's in her 30s now.
Close enough. Yeah, sure.
Damn.
Yeah.
She could show up. But yeah,
maybe.
You are right.
But Jeremy Renner caught on fire and melted on the streets of London, so he's dead. He's gone. But maybe he'll come back
as a zombie.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something?
But it is going to be interesting to see the dynamic that they have, and Aaron Taylor Johnson has to show up. It would make no sense that he's not going to show up in this last movie. To me,
to look for his son. Yeah,
yes.
He has to show back up, and I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe they send like a whole search party out for him. And it's gonna be them like meeting,
or maybe they're taking Cillian Murphy back to their plate, they're like, we have like a community.
Yeah. Well, I wonder if there's a community out there, because I don't is Cillian Murphy just making tests for his own daughter, or the way that she said it is like, oh well, why should I study history if you're the one making the tests? Why don't you just help me? I thought maybe like there is a community there as well, and he's like a teacher for the town. I don't know. But if it's just those two, then I can see him maybe trying to go off and get some civilization. But maybe there's more people out there that he's living around.
Yeah, and then they have a nice life right on the island. They're on like the water.
Yeah,
it's nice for all their chickens and their little farm.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was a really well done scene. Like her noticing, and I guess they haven't really had to deal with the infected, the zombies. No, didn't one of them, Alex Garland and Danny Boyle, say they're not zombies? No, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Craig Mazin with The Last of Us. He's the one that
says they're, but technically they're not zombies because they're not dead. It's just an infection. I mean, I guess they probably do die, maybe stay alive, but
yeah, I wonder what happens when they get the cure. Like, are they? I guess Samson didn't die, so I guess
Samson. Yeah,
Samson stealing that whole storyline of him like slowly getting memories and stuff back, and then learning what the memory was really well done. I liked him hearing like the train and everything like that, and then you remember why he thinks why he can remember the moose because he remembers looking at it in a book. But yeah, that whole scene was really well done. So he was a child when he got attacked. So how long? So he's been infected almost his entire run of this series.
Yeah, probably. Just out
which
there
is crazy.
ripping heads off and eating deer.
That scene was wild. Like, I forgot how the alphas kill people. Like, it just wasn't. He did it, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And
but yeah, they're really not zombies because they don't die. It's an infection.
yeah, I guess the infected. Because Cillian Murphy asked her at the end, his daughter, he's like, do you remember what to do? So I wasn't sure if, like, it's been, like, the infected just don't come around that area anymore.
They probably haven't been there in a while.
Yeah.
Probably not, yeah.
And he has, like, an old school rifle. I don't know how much he's doing with that little bolt action rifle of his.
Yeah, I don't know. He's probably got some good aim nowadays. I'm sure he's had some practice, but
probably been hunting.
Yeah.
It was nice though. She was studying for tests, had some tea, chit-chatting with her dad,
having a good time. I wonder where what's her name is though. I forget what her name is. The character actress.
Yeah, I'm assuming his wife.
Yeah.
In this one now. She didn't die, right?
No.
Yeah, they make it up together.
Yeah.
Maybe she did. Maybe that would be like a storyline is that she died at one point, like eventually just died.
Yeah, probably. If they can't get her back, I don't know.
That is true. Yeah. Going back to the Jimmies, that intro of them in the pool was so cool, and just seeing Jack O'Connell sitting in like this throne of his, like just watching them fight, and then the decision by Spike to pull down his pants and stab him in the artery was a really cool way to do the kill instead of because the guy was just being arrogant, and then Spike took advantage of the situation.
Yeah, that was a good scene to start off on. That was cool.
It was the first one that didn't have like a crazy opening, which was nice.
I mean, it had there was kind of a flashback, right? Or am I just thinking of something else?
I don't think there was.
One. Maybe I'm crazy.
You hear all like the yelling and stuff when the
that's what I'm thinking of. You
black screen.
Yeah.
That's a call. Is that in the first one?
I don't know.
First one's so good. I'm so thankful that they finally fixed they remastered the visuals.
Oh yeah.
Half that movie is so hard, like unwatchable.
Yeah.
But so
it's all
cool
wide shots that you can't see anything. Like when they cleared out this street next to Big Ben, you're like, all right, cool. There's a couple pixels there, a couple there. I don't know what else is happening. But
there's so much trash. If you guys haven't, I'm assuming you've watched if you're listening to this review. Go back and watch the first one. There is so much trash in the beginning of the first movie. It is so grimy. Yeah. And I know that makes sense.
But it also fits perfectly.
Yeah, but I feel like there's so many times we see that where there isn't like trash on the ground. Like it's not just overgrown grass, dirt. Like it wasn't because it's so early on. It's only the 28 days.
Yeah, but I think that works better like in a major city like London. You have to imagine people start puking blood and running around the street. You're like, oh fuck, push this trash can over. Like that's just what happened. Imagine New York in a zombie apocalypse. Won't be able to walk. Be
28 years later.
Yeah.
I'm not 28 years later. I Am Legend.
Yeah.
Falls into the same thing though. Is what I was just saying though. It has like the grass, and that's really all it is.
Yeah.
Really great movie, by the way. I'm so excited for the new one.
Sure.
Are you not I Am Legend fan?
It's okay. It's fine.
Crazy.
It's not bad.
The ending's not as good. The other ending's so much better.
Oh yeah.
The ending in the movie in the original cut is so bad.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Which I'm shocked that it's still out there. That the real ending is the one where he blows up the hand grenade. Because if you want people to get excited for the next one, you probably should change the ending already, so then people know what to expect.
It's too late now. They say they did enough.
This movie, I just love the set pieces in these movies. Like I said, the Bone Temple, but like the woods and everything. The greens are so vibrant in these movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's so bright and it's so pretty to look at. And I kind of liked. I know a lot of people are probably out there thinking like, I wish there was more zombie stuff and all that. I liked how spaced out the zombies are in this one, the infected, whatever we're calling
Yeah, so
them.
do I.
I like
I
that
think
there's one there, one here, and then if they're together, then there's a horde of them, which is
Yeah.
so terrifying that you don't know where they always are, and if they scream, that's what brings them to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish there was a little bit more. I felt there were a little too few zombies, just like random encounters. But I do like how it went from the last one. Is like, yeah, the infected are the main threat, right? Like they're scary. There's alphas now. This is cool. You kind of build on what happened in the previous movies, but then this one takes that jump to where like, all right, now you're going to see how bad the people can be who are surviving, in this environment off the island. There was a safe island back there where nobody's infected, but now we're seeing people who are in the fucking thick of it and how crazy they are. So I kind of like that jump, but I would have liked to see a couple more encounters with the main crew. You know what I mean? With Spike and with the Jimmies, and maybe, they don't really come around Kelsing, but I would have liked to see a little bit more and a little bit less just random people. At least as far as we realize at first, like random people running into them, like the guy who gets his head ripped off by Samson towards the beginning, just a random encounter. And you're like, okay, that was a cool little scene.
I kind of like
we
that
see,
though, like just seeing a random person run into it. It was just
but I wish they had a little bit more just to do with it. I guess the point of that was to just like remind you of Samson and remind you like this is what he's like before they trank him. But the scene with the people from the barn, when we see them getting attacked in the woods and then running back and the Jimmies are there, I thought that was really good because I was like, again, this is just a random cutaway to some random people, but then it connects back to the story. So I thought that was good, just to add in a little infected.
And then you see him die.
The guy, you see Jimmy or Kelly, I guess, cut his throat.
Jimmy
that was
Inc.
good. Yeah. I love that too, the attention to detail, because I thought it was goofy when she cuts his throat and then like dives out of the way. I thought it was goofy, but then I remembered this isn't like biting zombies. This is a drop of blood gets on your tongue.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so you got to get out of the way. I was wondering
why she did the role too.
Yeah, because then I thought like, you just got to get out of the way. If you get blood on, you're fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, she fucked him up though. That was a smooth move she did.
Mm-hmm.
But I think for the next one, I want to see like the hordes of the zombies again, because I mean that scene 28 weeks later, everyone knows what I'm talking about. The intro to the movie,
the opening,
is one of my all-time favorite scenes in horror, because I do consider these movies horror. I know a lot of people consider them drama thrillers, but they're infected a post-apocalyptic horror. Even this one had a jump scare towards the end that got me really bad.
Yeah, these two in the first one, the 28 weeks later is much less horror. They went more like an American movie, more so. Yeah.
But that opening scene is terrifying.
Oh, yeah. The movie's okay. The opening scene is amazing.
Yeah. And the infected are so frightening of how fast they are in these. I love the whole style that they do with them. So I do hope to see more of that in the next one, but it had no effect on me in this one with my enjoyment of the film, how little they're in it.
Yeah. Same here. I didn't dislike it anymore. I would have liked to see some more infected. I think it would have been cool. But I do love that we get to see like what Samson was seeing. That was cool.
That was a really cool shot.
They're seeing demons. That's why they just kill everything. It was great.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting that. Like I really was just expecting. I never thought about that. I figured like it's a rage virus. They're just angry and want to fucking kill people. But that adds a layer of like, yeah, they have the rage virus. They're like, everything shoots up and adrenaline shoots up and they're just able to sprint and rip people apart and do all this. But then they're also literally just seeing demons. I wasn't expecting that. It's pretty cool.
And I like Dr. Kelson's explanation. Oh, I'm sorry. I just took
Yeah, no, I was going to say the same thing. Like, I like how Kelsig figures it out and like just thinks it through and like, oh, it's probably psychological as well as physical.
Yeah, because
when he gives Samson on the drugs was good. Although my thought afterwards was like, that was a treatment. Usually you got to keep up with these things. So I wonder if we see Samson like
decline a little bit
and kind of like maybe he does run into somebody. Maybe people are like, oh shit, you're cured. And then along the way, he turns back into Samson. We're like, oh fuck, you're screwed. He just starts ripping people's heads off and we're liking him. Yeah.
How much force do you think it takes to do that to a person? Like rip their spine off?
I don't know. You can probably Google that.
You should Google that for me. I'll keep
How
talking for a
to
second.
rip
Oh,
someone's spine out.
probably
Keep
should say
talking. I
like
got it.
Samson.
All right, like Samson.
Uh, I would. Every scene with Kelson felt so well done, and it's because Ray Fiennes is one of the best actors in the world, and it
It's
just
saying it's a fictional act of extreme violence popularized in movies and video games like Mortal Kombat. It is not possible for a human to perform in real life. Human spine is deeply embedded and secured by muscle, ligaments, and rib cage, making it structurally impossible to remove it in the manner depicted in media. I think that's a challenge, and we should find somebody.
Connor.
Do we have any volunteers? How
Connor
hard do
for
we have
his
to pull?
stupidity that we'll talk about in a couple minutes.
What did Connor do this stupid? That's a dumb question. But what specifically this time did Connor
The
do?
scene with
stupid?
Cillian Murphy, he said something about the scene.
Oh, right. He did.
But before we
He
get
did.
there,
Yeah.
I was shocked that I was able to find emotional attachment to Samson so quickly, because the scene where he's like, "I'm going to give you eternal peace," I was like, "Oh, this is so beautiful," and I was like, "Damn, I don't want Samson to die." Like, he seems like he's moving to where he like sees something. And then when he said moon, I was so excited, and Puff gave me this look of like pure joy that Samson wasn't dying yet.
Yeah.
So
I
really
love
liked
that
it.
Puff loves these movies.
I know,
it's
shocking.
awesome.
I wouldn't expect.
Yeah, like he's just the most regular run of the mill movie watcher. But he fucking likes this movie a lot. Like he said Sorcerer's Apprentice was one of his favorite movies. I was like, damn, you're a child still. That's hilarious. But yeah, it's awesome. I hope that speaks to like how the general public, the rest of them, feel about this movie.
Yeah, Sam loves
like
these movies.
Yeah, they're just good.
Well,
I don't know.
she's only seen 28 years later, but we walked down and she was like, "That was awesome."
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Connor had such a before I rip on Connor, he said it perfectly when he texted me because he had never seen it, so he watched them back to back, and he was like, he's like 28 years later is just a fever dream of horror, and it is the red light, the IR red light, filming on the iPhones, the shots that just mixes in throughout.
Mm-hmm.
If you watch the movie high, you would die. I truly believe you would have a heart attack. And this one this one's so much more toned down in those aspects. But there's still the scenes where they wear the rig and it's like the close up. They do it with Samson a lot.
Yeah.
And I love that shot. I love the makeup that they do on him with the veins, his eyes, how red they get. That's why I think these movies are just so well made. And especially for a topic that we've seen a million times. There's countless zombie movies, and there's countless ones that feel like this is the best. This is the best. Train to Busan. I mean, we're doing our bracket of 64, and Train to Busan made it a couple rounds in. Like that movie is beloved, and I think these movies are fantastic as well. I think being able to add an emotional attachment to characters is so important, and I feel like that's kind of what we lose with Last of Us season 2, is that we kind of lose that attachment to people. And this movie does such a good job of continuing that. And then the end is just fantastic in this epic set piece. It's not like super violent, but it's quick and it's beautiful and it's ridiculous and it all works so well.
Yeah.
And the decision for the crucifixion was such a fitting way for Jack O'Connell's character to go.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like how he sees Samson? Like with the horn?
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
I thought it was a cool visual.
Yeah, I liked it a lot too. You could also say that he is bleeding out and upside down. It's just completely disoriented and seeing.
Oh, yeah.
But I thought it was cool. I also loved the little jump scare after Samson walks away.
That's the one that got my ass.
Really?
Yeah, I knew it was coming. I was like, oh, this is like a long shot in a horror movie.
Yeah.
There's normally like one more get. I think it was like a second longer than I was expecting it to be. So I was like, oh, maybe it is just like him dying and looking. And then, of course, as soon as I let my guard down and I shook my chair, I was, it got me bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really worked for me. And I love that Samson thanks him and then lifts him up and carries him out. I think it's a fitting way to end like their combined story.
Yeah.
And I really do want to see Samson this next one. But yeah, I think this movie, it really had no scene I didn't like, which is even in good movies. There's always things I can pick at and be like, oh, this could have been different for me. But this movie from beginning to end was just enjoyable. I was so excited, and what you said, it's to see other people that aren't like huge film people like me and you be so excited about it. Like Puff was tapping me on the arm, like I'm so excited, dude. Like when the lights
Yeah.
cut out. It's such a good movie. It's so well made. The acting's
Mhm.
great. I mean, the main score of this franchise is the same, and they play it towards the end of the movie. But there's just something about the audio in these movies. The way that whatever they did to make the skull that Samson eats with the brain,
Mhm.
the noise, the sounds on that was disgusting, and it
Yeah.
just works. It makes you feel sick. The cutting of skin during the charity. I think this movie just does everything that I wanted it to do, and a little bit more. And I think it kind of goes against what we all expected out of the 28 franchise, but it does in a way that works so well for me.
Mhm. Yeah,
Sorry,
everything
spew.
worked. No, everything worked really, really well. The hair, makeup, and costume people did great. Like you were saying, everything looks fantastic. Every zombie, every person just has like a different look to them. You can tell they kind of like this different survivors were around different people, whether it be fucking Power Rangers tracksuits with dumb masks. It just works so well. Everything feels homemade and lived in, and just all that. And I also love all the time lapse shots they do of specifically the Bone Temple. They do it a couple times. And they
Mm-hmm.
hit that fucking Radiohead jump scare that I wasn't ready for. I was like, fucking, what Radiohead? What are we doing with this?
Yeah, because that was in
But
the end of the last one too.
was it?
I think it's in the end of the first one.
I don't know. I
That
couldn't
the
tell you.
synth
Yeah,
music.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
so good though. It looks so pretty, and the
Mhm.
music like works for me.
Yeah.
What's the name of that Radiohead song?
Um, I forget.
I
I'll
think
find
this
out
is
one
that
sec.
the same album as Let Down.
I don't think so. It might be. I'm trying to think.
What a great album. Also,
It's either that one.
the album that Oasis, that Wonderwall's on. I didn't realize how fantastic that album is. I didn't realize that
Yeah.
Champagne Supernova and I knew Don't Look Back in Anger was on there, but also having Champagne Supernova, another huge monumental hit, is on that
Mhm.
same album. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to add. That was that last spew I just went on was kind of like my last point that I wanted to make. It's just I think this franchise is beautiful. I think this movie specifically is fantastic. I just want to make sure I give Nia DaCosta all the credit in the world. I was very nervous when they said Danny Boyle wasn't directing this one.
She killed it.
She was amazing. I mean, and you can tell that it's someone different, but she did so well of keeping that feel to it that still it's the same world, but
Yeah.
it felt different in a perfect way, and it fits this story so well that this one
Mhm.
is so different in what like how we see infected that I think it was a good choice to have her
Yeah.
direct it.
It worked really, really well. She jumped into this and just nailed it. Absolutely.
Now, Alex Garland, this dude is on a generational run right now.
He's doing pretty good.
So he's now had his last 4 projects he's been a part of. He directed Civil War,
Mhm.
directed
Warfare.
Warfare, and then wrote both of these.
Yeah.
That's a amazing run.
Well,
I feel like
he
won't
also
get talked
co-directed the first one, right? Or 28 years later, didn't he?
No, I thought he just wrote it.
I thought they both wrote it and produced it, but I thought they co-directed it too.
Oh, maybe he did co-direct it. I
I
mean,
don't remember for sure, but
we've talked about this 100 times with Alex Garland. We love Men for 75%. It's more than that. It's probably like 85% of the movie we loved.
yeah.
His visuals are fantastic. Warfare's visuals are great. Civil War's visuals, set pieces, sound design are all great. So I think
Mhm.
having them work together and being this team is just an awesome combination. I love Danny Boyle. I know some people don't love the way he directs because he likes to go a little weird and different. But I think for this franchise, it is so perfect, and I just can't wait for more.
Yeah, it works well.
Oh, how about Did you hear that there's a new Conjuring movie coming out?
No, really? That
The
wasn't
first-
the last one?
The-
No way.
It's a prequel, like we said.
Why?
The first commune, I think it's called. I think it's April of 27, which is insane because that's not a long
That's-
time.
No, that's ridiculous. the first commune?
Yeah,
Is it the Warrens or is it like
yeah.
a nun type
It's a
thing?
prequel of them for them. Terrible decision.
Why?
There's no way James Wan can be a. I would be shocked if James. The only way James Wan shows up in these credits is if they do what they did with like the Zack Snyder DC stuff. That he didn't direct it, but he's a producer on it because he
Yeah.
created this universe. I would actually be disappointed in James Wan if he works on this movie.
If he made $50 million making another movie, you're like, you stink, man. He's like, yeah, I don't care.
He's like, I made $50 million.
I made bank.
They it's gonna make money too. People, the Conjuring movies
yeah.
all make so much money.
Yeah.
He's supposedly directing his first movie in years right now.
Is he?
I think it's like early pre-production.
Well, I thought
I'm
he did what's the one where she's got like a twin in the back of her head? Malignant.
First
I thought
off,
he directed
Malignant's dope as hell if you haven't seen it. It's very weird, but I think
Yeah.
it's a pretty dope story. He
I
did
thought he directed
Aquaman too, but I mean that didn't feel like James Wan.
That too.
I want James Wan to do horror again. I want him to stay in what he's. I wish they did. Remember the point he said it, the original cut of Aquaman, like the first like script of it was like a horror story. I kind of wish we got to see how that all came about. But
yeah, I do remember that. But
that
Aquaman
DC
1's not bad
universe
though.
Fucked.
Aquaman 1 is fine.
Craziest $1 billion movie ever. First off.
Oh yeah, 100%. But yeah, the second one's terrible. But
yeah, before we get
one's
too off
fine.
topic, is there anything you want to add to 28 years later?
No, it was good. It was very, very good. Please go see it. Help this movie make money. This is a good movie to make money.
Yes. And the last thing to add is what Connor did that was stupid. So we watched the movie. Connor has, before I rip on it, Connor has seen the first movie. He has seen 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
And loves 28 Days Later. Then we watch the next one. Then we watch this one. And we're leaving theaters like, he's like, didn't that guy look like Cillian Murphy? Like the dad in that? He's like, I swear,
Dead
look
serious.
just like he was not kidding.
Dead serious.
Because then we're like, what? And he's like, yeah, he looked just like him. And we're like, no shit, it is him. So it was one of the dumbest things I have ever heard. When you know he's in this universe.
He says a lot of dumb things.
Yep, that one.
That was
like,
insane.
It was insane that even Puff was like, he's in the other one.
Yeah. It's the same guy.
But yeah, it was very funny. But before we get out of here, Ryan, what would you recommend for everyone to watch this week?
You know, Thomas, that's a great question.
Thank you.
I'm going to have to go ahead and recommend Lord of the Rings, The Fellowship of the Ring.
Back in theaters right now.
It's the best one.
It's not.
It's not.
But
Return of
okay.
the King's the best one. Return of the King, Fellowship. Fellowship's the most fun, though, to me.
Yeah, because the Return of the King is not a fun movie.
No.
Very sad.
And then Two Towers is kind of like, Two Towers is fine, but it's like, it's very much this is the middle of the story. We got to get through it to get the fun parts.
Yeah, even though it's still a fantastic movie. We're not.
Yeah, it's still good.
I told Sam the story of us going to see Return of the King, the deluxe edition, without telling you how long it was.
Watching a half-hour board game in the beginning of it, I'm like,
and then
can they start
3-hour,
the movie?
40-minute movie?
No, a 4-hour movie.
4 hours? I thought
It
it
should
was
have
4
to be
hours.
4 hours.
But I said to Sam, I was like, and I didn't give Ryan a heads up. I just said it was Return of the King was back in theaters.
Remember, even Mrs. Walters was like, "Oh my God, you saw Return of the King in theaters? That's great. I love Lord of the Rings." And I was like, "Yeah." And then somebody was like, "Yeah, Ryan didn't like it very much." She's like, "What? How do you not like it?" I was like, "I do like it. I don't need to watch the 4-hour version." Even she was like, "Oh yeah, that's
came
fair
out.
enough."
That was like a 9:15 showing at night.
Yes, yeah, it was late as shit. I think we left the theater at like 1.
Yeah, I was very excited though. But I'm gonna recommend. I'm gonna double down with Ryan. I'm gonna recommend Return of the King. We're gonna go Lord of the Rings here. And yeah, that's everything we have to say about 28 years later, the Bone Temple. Thank you all for tuning in to another episode. We are going to be reviewing Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah.
We just are a little delayed on that. Very crazy day with us with doing the show. A little couple crazy days.
Very crazy day. Verizon just imploded one of their towers, so we had no internet for a little bit. That was good.
Yes.
Yeah, I think somebody hit it with a car. I'm not sure. Somehow a Verizon tower is down.
But yeah, so we are gonna review that, and then I think we're gonna. Do you want to review Wonder Man?
Sure.
Sure, yeah, we can do that. It's another
I'm
TV show.
cautiously excited for that.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
optimistic. I'm gonna give
maybe,
them I'm gonna
maybe.
tune in.
I'm gonna watch it.
But Dunk and the Egg, we're definitely reviewing. I swear we've been talking about this since very early on in the show.
Duncan and the Egg.
So we will definitely be reviewing that for you guys, and we should have a video game video coming soon because we should be streaming this Five Nights at Freddy's games that I've been seeing a bunch. It's called Five Nights at Freddy's Eternal Night. It's getting a lot of positive reviews. It has like 50,000 players right now on Roblox, which is insane for a game on Roblox.
Yeah, we tried it last night.
Did you guys try it?
Yeah.
You sons of bitches.
It was okay.
You didn't like it?
It was fine. It was like, whatever.
Oh, damn. Well,
We'll
I guess we're not doing it because my friends play without me.
You were the one who wanted to play. We all got on. You were like, actually, I'm not playing anymore.
I couldn't play. There was another factor that didn't allow me to play.
This guy. He
But
doesn't know what's.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to another episode of the Popcorn Podcast. I'm Tommy. That's Ryan. And we will see you all in our next video. But Ryan, what do you want to leave them with?
You owe me toes. You cut your toe open. You stubbed it. And you said you would show me, and you haven't shown me it.
I will not be showing.
You have a deep gash on your toe, and I need to check it out.